If you're seeing a lot of information on magnesium and you have questions, hopefully this will clarify and help you to understand a little bit better. This is not medical advice. I have a master's in health science and a bachelor in health science. I studied all of this in my undergrad, but again, not medical advice. Do your own research. So, why do we need magnesium? Magnesium is a nutrient and it's responsible for a lot of processes in the body. Some people will say 300, some people will say 600 processes. The main thing that we need to understand is that it's important. We need it. It used to be in our water. That was a way that we would get it, but the water is so ultra processed and bleached and has all these other processes that it goes through that we just aren't getting it from the water. We also used to get it from the soil, but because we do not do agriculture in such a way that it's preserved in the soil, where we do, I forgot what they call it, it was like responsible farming, where you rotate crops and things like that. And they do, like one time they'll do a crop beans there, the next time they'll do something else. We're not doing that anymore. So it's not in the soil. So even if people are eating the foods, they're not getting magnesium. So a lot of people will say, well, I ate this and I ate that and it has magnesium in it. Probably not. And what studies show, and this was 7 years ago in my undergrad, what we saw in the research was that 50% of the people over 50 years old are deficient. Now, we're not testing a lot of people in their 20s, 30s, or 40s, so they may also be deficient. Magnesium is a test that it's an expensive thing to test for, so it's not something that doctors specifically order, and it's not like something that you're going to see on a regular blood test. So it is safe for most people to supplement with magnesium. If you have any type of kidney issues, then of course I would, and always check with your doctor. This is not medical advice. Anytime, before you take anything, just talk to your doctor or call the nurse and leave a message. Say, hey, I'm going to supplement with magnesium. Is that okay for me? Or call your pharmacist. Are there anything that is that going to contraindicate that is contraindicated by me taking magnesium? So that's a good way just to kind of, basically just do a quick analysis of whether or not you should be taking magnesium. But again, it is safe for most people. I'm not telling you to take it or not to take it. Here's what I do. I take magnesium glycinate, and when we studied this 7, almost 8 years ago, magnesium glycinate is the most bioavailable. Okay, so that means that there are some forms of magnesium that just aren't as bioavailable, so your body can't absorb them as easy. So magnesium glycinate is one of those that is bioavailable. Your body can take that in. I take it on an empty stomach, and usually, but now sometimes I'll take it at night. I take 240 milligram tablets of magnesium glycinate. I take them in the morning. If I've been sweating a lot or I'm getting extra cramps, I may add a third one in the morning, but I tend to run lower in magnesium. So again, check with your doctor if you're thinking about magnesium supplementation. Now, some people also say, even these wellness spas take magnesium threonate. The reason that you don't want to skip magnesium glycinate and take magnesium threonate is because magnesium threonate, yes, it crosses blood-brain barrier, but so does magnesium glycinate. It also crosses blood-brain barrier. And there is some research that shows that magnesium L-threonate can help with more with sleep and can help with memory, things like that. But magnesium glycinate also helps with sleep. And the magnesium glycinate is actually the one that goes to the cells and repairs the mitochondria and those cells. It's extremely important. So if you're just going to take one, my personal opinion is to take the magnesium glycinate. Do your own research and you'll figure that out if you're looking in the right places. By the way, PubMed is a source that has articles that they're reputable, but a lot of times the articles that we look up, we have to know how to vet those articles and who published the article, who gets incentive from the information in the article. Is it biased? How many people were in it? How long was the study? So many things go into a study. So that's why just the mass research on magnesium glycinate is that it is the most bioavailable form. Now, I had a friend tell me once, this was a few years ago, she said she takes magnesium oxide and it upsets her stomach. Well, yes, it does, because that's like a laxative. That's what's in milk of magnesia. That's magnesium oxide, so that's going to make you go to the bathroom. Magnesium citrate, for a lot of people, will also cause you to poop. So if you are constipated, you may want to take the magnesium citrate because it's going to help you with bowel movements. Now, magnesium glycinate can also do that. They're all going to be a little bit helpful, but magnesium citrate is more of a helps more with bowels than magnesium glycinate, and magnesium oxide, not super bioavailable, and definitely is going to make you go to the bathroom. So those are good things to know. And again, I would not recommend, check with your doctor, not medical advice. I would not recommend taking a lot of any of these to have a bowel movement. You just want to take the recommended daily allowance, or find out if you're low. And there are blood tests you can do. It's just that they're a little more costly. And I know there's another way you can do it. You can take magnesium and then test the urine, and then, take it again and test the urine. So there are ways like that, but that's just a lot more complicated. I personally, if I don't take my magnesium glycinate, let's say I didn't take it for a week and a half, I actually forgot it when I went on vacation, I get a lot of cramps in my feet. I'll get leg cramps. And that's how I can tell that, just even like cramps in my hands, I will get a lot of cramps. So that's how I know that I definitely need to supplement with magnesium glycinate, and that's what I supplement with. So just remember this too, like, as much as we know, there's still so much we don't know. Nobody has all the answers. And especially if you're listening to these and you're getting your advice from a spa or something like that, keep in mind, if they sell a product, they're going to push their product. Doesn't mean it's the best. And they can even say science backed, but that just means that there's an article somewhere that says that this is helpful or this did that, but maybe it was just with 1,000 people or 100 people. We don't know how big the study was. We don't know how long it was. Was it a double-blind study? So were there people that took it and then people that didn't take it? Were there people that took it one way? I'm seeing a lot of the sprays, which to me, it's like, if that's a lot more expensive, I wouldn't take a spray, because there's some research that says it is more bioavailable, and then there's also some that says we don't really know. So the data is unclear on that. Just don't get suckered by people that are profiting off of our vulnerability and the plethora of information out there that's saying everybody needs to be on magnesium. And then you're just like, oh my gosh, I need to do this, I need to do that. Stick to the basics. Just stick to the basics. Check with your doctor. Absolutely 100% check with your doctor before you supplement with anything. And most people do need to supplement, especially if you are over 50, because the majority of people are deficient. So it is a very important mineral. We do need it. Just make sure you're doing it safely. Make sure you're doing something that's bioavailable. Magnesium glycinate is going to be the form. It is going to help with sleep. Some people say, oh, 3 and 8 does that. So does magnesium glycinate. I mean, there's just it's unreal how much information is out there that is just misleading. Magnesium glycinate will help with sleep. It's the most, to me, it's from all the research that I've done, the studies that I've done, it's the one that benefits us the most. If you want to take an extra one and you can afford to do that, then do it. But supplements can get expensive. We need to eat healthy. We need to be, in a gym, working out, walking if we can. Don't spend all your money on supplements without doing the other things. Anywho, love you guys. Bye-bye.